Welcome back, guys, to another video. We got something pretty special today, which is the Tesla Model Ys giving extreme amount of pressure on a competition over there in China. So the Model Ys are neatly priced. It's not really too expensive. So they make them one of the best cars to buy. It's not super small like the Model 3, but it's not super big like the Model X, and it's not as expensive. It's just in the middle, in the Goldilocks zone. And this is why a lot of consumers like the car, and it looks really good too. And second, let's talk about Tesla's brand new battery cell agreement with Panasonic from Japan. That's something we will also be talking about. So let's just dive right into the main portion of the video, which is the Tesla Model Y. Tesla knows that their cars sell really well in China, and the Model 3 has shown that. But the crossover, the Model Y, which is a slightly bigger version of the Model 3, but it's not as big as the Model X, has taken interest. It's actually one of my favorite Tesla cars as well, especially if you don't want to be spending like $80,000 to $90,000 on an electric vehicle and you only have $50,000 to $60,000. The Model Y is the perfect vehicle to buy. It's pretty spacey. You can fit a lot of people. You can even do road trips with them, and it's pretty awesome. I love the Model Y, and best of all, it looks really good. The specs are great, and the pricing isn't really too outrageous. If you want a family vehicle but you don't have that much cash, the Model Y is the best car for you. And the Model Y is receiving strong interest from the Chinese market after its massive launch. And according to a bunch of local reports, it's putting on massive pressure on the competition, and also all the Tesla stores are flooded with people to the point that they have to hire even more employees just to keep up with the crowds and demand. And the competition in China for electric vehicles is extremely fierce due to the fact that the government straight up is banning fossil fuel cars in several major cities within just a few years. So if you're over there and you want to make a good car investment that will last the next 5 to 7 years, you're gonna have to buy an electric vehicle. And most people, they will either buy from Li Auto, which is a Chinese electric car company, NIO, XPeng, or Tesla, which is another really big one. And Tesla is grabbing a ton of market share with the Model Ys. There were previous reports saying how China will be selling and delivering around 500,000 electric vehicles, and 250,000 of these vehicles will be the Model Y series, whereas the other half, the 250,000, will be the Model 3 series. Tesla's new vehicle introduction for the Model Y is pretty awesome, okay? People seem to like it, and the Shanghai Gigafactory plant has more than doubled in size. Everyone seems to really love the Tesla Model Y, especially how the pricing is very competitive. You have NIO, which is an incredible luxury Chinese car manufacturer. Their vehicles are priced between $50,000 to $70,000, whereas the Tesla Model Y is priced at starting $52,000 to $56,000. So the pricing right there is fairly well priced competitively, and it's actually lower than some of the NIO models. Now, obviously, most people feel like Tesla brand-wise is probably more luxurious than NIO. So more people are slowly getting to Tesla, and right now a ton of the competition are freaking out because the Tesla Model Ys are grabbing a ton of market share. You have several photos of Tesla stores with the Model Y in display are flooded by a ton of buyers over the weekend. People love the Model Y because it's a really good car that could drive anywhere you want. It's pretty spacious. You could fit a ton of people. And you have the Shanghai Gigafactory 2 right now cranking out as many Model Ys as possible just simply to keep up with the demand. With demand skyrocketing in China, we should be expecting Tesla to be making and delivering 1 million vehicles in 2021, with half of them in China alone. So you need this massive need for lithium-ion battery cells. And there was a Form 8K recently submitted to the United States Security and Exchange Commission, have just shown off that Tesla has entered a massive agreement with Panasonic for a battery deal. Now, this is going to be a 2-year deal, and it involves battery cells that are made in Japan, which I'm completely fine with. Japan makes some of the finest battery cells in the world. Tesla's new price agreement with Panasonic has not been announced. No one really knows how much this will cost, but these lithium-ion batteries will be imported from Japan, and they will be used in the Tesla Model S's and the Model X's. So that's something you should definitely keep note of. There's also recent reports about how Panasonic will be making a prototype production line for the 4680 battery cells. That's also incredible because in Berlin, Germany, we will be seeing the first 4680 battery cells in Q2 being stuffed into the Model Ys over there. And after a couple years of viewing the Model Y, if nothing really happens and everything is good, so the Model Y is like a guinea pig over there, then they will be having the 4680 battery cells expand to the rest of the world and all the other gigafactories. And on top of that, because production is increasing so much, this year we should be seeing the launch of the brand new Gigafactory in Indonesia. None of this is confirmed, but the Indonesian government is showing massive amounts of interest. They actually really want Tesla to come over. And Indonesia is sitting on the biggest nickel reserve in the world, and it's very compact. So obviously Tesla wants to be extracting that nickel because nickel makes the lithium ion battery cells more dense. And the whole point of the 4680 battery cells is it's bigger, less materials, and it's more dense, holds more charge, and it charges faster. That's why it's so innovative, and that's why people like it so much. So we should be seeing a lot of buying from Tesla. Let's just see what happens with the Model Y in the coming few weeks because demand is skyrocketing. The gigafactories are trying to keep up with production, and also with so many people in China buying vehicles. Right now, at this current moment, the Tesla gigafactories are cranking out a bunch of cars, but their supercharger network is absolutely lousy. So this is why Tesla just created a specific factory a few miles away from the Gigafactory Shanghai that just makes the supercharger V3 stalls. These supercharger V3 stalls are really fast, charge the car from 0 to 80% within like 30 to 35 minutes. And these stalls will be produced at an amount of 10,000 units per year. And 10,000 of these supercharging stalls every year will be deployed around Chinese highways, parking garages, etc. And they also just opened the biggest charging stall area in China. It's bigger than the one in California. So they're actually making a pretty big presence here in China, and they actually seem to like it. So we're seeing a lot of news in China about how Tesla is expanding because if 40 to 50% of your business is in one specific country, you're going to have to be expanding. We also could be seeing massive amounts of rumors about how China will be expanding even further in the EV sphere, offering new incentives to people who want to buy electric vehicles, and that way Tesla sales will increase even further. And before we just wrap things up, we're also getting several rumors about how Tesla might be making a Gigafactory in India. That's something to definitely take note of because Tesla will be selling the Model 3s in India around Q1 of 2021. If there's a lot of demand, if things are good, we could be seeing Musk opening another Gigafactory in Asia in India, because that would be pretty awesome. I feel like that would definitely get a lot of sales. And the Indian government right now is pushing heavily into EVs, just like China, offering tax incentives, etc., and just a few $1,000s off the car. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment below, how do you guys feel about Tesla right now? The Model Ys are getting a lot of really good interest. This is great. You should definitely be seeing the share prices surge even further. Thanks for watching.